In the field of ENT, we are facing many challenges of our time. Demographic change is making it more and more difficult to find good, specialized staff. Recent crises have also led to continuous price increases in general and higher personnel costs in particular. More patients have to be treated for less money in the same amount of time, while maintaining the same level of quality. Keeping track of the patient's complete treatment history with many individual service providers can be very complex and time-consuming. Documentation requirements are also becoming increasingly stringent, which means that the ENT facility often faces problems with complete documentation across all locations. The dependence on the stability of IT systems can bring the workflow to a standstill. That's why it was time for a revolutionary solution specifically for your ENT work routine. Our goal is to increase efficiency through digitalization to ensure your maximum success. Our solution, Atmos ENT Case Manager. The optimized ENT work routine with the Atmos ENT Case Manager. This is Dr. Doe. His waiting room is always full and he has to keep track of many processes and patients. To get through the day more relaxed, he now uses the Atmos ENT Case Manager. It's browser-based and therefore available on every workstation and Apple, Windows or Android end device. No installation on individual workstations is necessary, which saves money. But it can do so much more. Whether 1, 2, or more locations, Atmos ENT Case Manager is available everywhere. It's the highly efficient, cross-location solution for the modern, networked ENT facility of any size. Patient data is always available in real time. How it works: a patient comes to the reception desk and hands in their health insurance card, which is then read into the system. The patient's master data is transferred directly from the practice management system to the Atmos ENT Case Manager. There's no need to re-enter the data at the other interfaces, audiometry, vertigo diagnostics, etc. Optional, Atmos ENT Case Manager with the waiting room function. The patient receives a number when registering at the reception desk and takes a seat in the waiting room. Dr. Doe receives all information on his end device. He sees how long the patient has been waiting and can call in the person anonymously with just one click. The patient is then called in. Optionally, this can be done via a monitor. In this case, the receptionist doesn't need to do anything else. The patient goes to the examination room. All patient data is already available there. During the examination, Dr. Doe takes pictures and makes videos that he can mark, comment, and edit. He creates a digital to-do list and, if necessary, sends the patient back to the waiting room. The patient is then called from there via their number to the next examination. For example, the patient goes to the hearing booth so the doctor's assistant can make an audiogram. Regardless of the device manufacturer, all of the doctor's own findings and those of others can be processed, as well as function diagnostics. Audiometry, brainstem evoked response audiometry, tympanometry, endoscopy, microscopy, otoacoustic emissions, vertigo diagnostics. All results are transferred to the Atmos ENT Case Manager, without the need to re-enter data since a transfer has already taken place from the practice management system. All important information about the patient is in one place and can be accessed at any time. Now Dr. Doe can determine the patient's ENT status. All current diagnoses, results, external findings, and past findings are available to him in his dashboard. He can place them next to each other, carry out a differential diagnosis, comment on them, and document them. The results are sent back to the practice management system. Keep track in a click. Many of his colleagues are thrilled. Professor Ovidiu Koenig describes his experience with the Atmos ENT Case Manager as extremely time-efficient and patient-oriented. Dr. Doe now has more time for his patients, has more relaxed employees, saves money, and can always keep track of everything. Do it like Dr. Doe. Contact us for a personal consultation.